Almost a year after a coup that triggered the suspension of aid and pushed Sudan to the brink of famine, the commander-in-chief of the Sudanese army, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, announced the military will make way for a civilian government. However, several analysts suspect that al-Burhan's announcement is not a positive for Sudan's democratic dreams. Firstly, al-Burhan announced that a military council will take charge of security, defense, and other relevant responsibilities, believed to include Sudan's central bank and foreign policy. As a result, Khulud Khair, the founding manager of Confluence Advisory think tank, labelled al-Burhan's announcement a ruse that consolidates the coup. Secondly, al-Burhan's motives in making way for civilians are questioned. Analyst Hamid Khalafallah raises the prospect of the inclusion of the Islamist and pro-military actors. Doing so would give al-Burhan the cosmetic civilian representation in government that may facilitate the resumption of international financing for the coup regime. Moreover, there's a view that al-Burhan is evading responsibility for the damage his coup caused. The US Congress analyst Lauren Blanchard tweeting that he is effectively throwing the hot potato of Sudan's economic and humanitarian crisis to civilians. Indeed, the FFC coalition that formed the civilian component of the pre-coup government is in disarray, having lost public support for lacking solutions to Sudan's problems. Thus, analyst Jihad Mashamoon suggested the military's withdrawal attempts to expose civilian weaknesses. Hence, the FFC themselves labelled al-Burhan's announcement as a tactical retreat by the military. Why? Because every civilian uprising in Sudan's history has failed the same way, whereby a short-lived civilian government is unable to solve national crises before the army steps in, rules for decades until the next uprising, and the cycle continues. It happened in 1969, 1989, and 2021. To prevent it from happening again, Hamid Khalafallah notes that it's up to genuine pro-democracy civilians to come together with a unified vision for the way forward.